Hey everyone, it's Ocean. Today I want to talk about custom venues and the new Sims 4 Adventure Awaits expansion pack. This video is presented to you by the EA Creator Network. I wanted to talk about this feature because it's actually really impactful in everyday gameplay. Bring any vision to life with custom venues, design the perfect atmosphere by setting activities, assigning roles to create a daily schedule for the lot. Sims assigned to roles and visiting the venue will follow the schedule and their defined role behavior, ensuring the space is used just as intended. I am going to make a video about Getaway specifically, so if you are interested in how that works. But the only thing required for a custom venue is going to be your sink, your trash can, and a toilet. Everything else is up to you because you could make this whatever. You can also assign lot traits as you normally would with any other lot. This one has great acoustics. This lot here is truly just a campground. We have our bunk beds here. This was created by Miss Griffey. Shout out to her. It's an amazing lot. Perfect for this world, actually. The vibes are so spot on. So we have a lot of places to be, right? Let's go back to modify schedule preset. We can automatically choose a preset, which I'm going to do just for the sake of your time. And I'm going to choose outdoor kids camp, but you can make this a cooking competition, creativity retreat, a senior living community where we have seniors living here. You can choose which times they're going to be doing things. And this process is really, really cool. I honestly feel like the whole Getaways custom venue should have been named schedules because they are going to follow the schedule to a T. I think that's a really cool way to use this feature. Again, a senior living community where the seniors will come here, sleep, and do everything you need to for a designated amount of time. I'm going to choose outdoor kids camp just to keep it on brand for everything. We can create a role. Now here, I can actually assign Sims to this role. I just want this lot to already have Sims. I don't care where they spawn them from. I don't care where the camp counselor is spawned from. I can also increase the amount of Sims. I'm just gonna have 2 counselors just like how they had it. You also have the role criteria, what they have to be. Here, you have to be a seasoned camp counselor. You have to have that trait. If you don't have it, you won't be able to spawn in this role. And here are the activities that the counselors will have: mentoring children, being friendly, cleaning things, and they have an assigned custom role outfit where you can see here, this is glowing, so it's already assigned. If I click on it, we can see the outfit that is chosen. This is what the camp counselor will be wearing. And now I'm going to just check this. Then you have your camp director, which is a role that they assigned here. You don't have to have a camp director. If you just want the camp counselors, you can do that. Again, these are just predetermined roles. You have a role library where you can add a chef. If you want a chef to be cooking on this lot, you can go ahead and do that and add the role in there, and you can add your own criteria. But this role has already been made. You can edit a role and save it so that you don't have to continuously choose from this menu, if that makes sense. But I'm going to delete the chef just because I really don't need it. You can also create a role. So if I just want one, you know what, let's just say I want the party pooper in the camp. I just want one sim that's going to be a party pooper. It's always going to be a child sim that's going to cause a lot of mischief. So I will go to social and they're going to be mean. Oh, sorry. And then they're also going to be mischievous. Or how about I just choose mischievous? I don't really want them to be mean, so we'll just choose that. And as far as the role outfit, you know what? Let's go ahead and assign those 2. Again, this is just a schedule so that when I visit this lot, this is always going to happen. I'm just going to make them dress as a hot dog. They're obviously going to stand out, and that way when we go visit this lot, we'll be able to tell who the party pooper is going to be, the person that's just going to ruin all of our trips. All of our getaways here. So I'll assign that for the male child and female child. We're going to save as a new role, and I'm going to delete that custom role that we just had. I'm going to save that as a new role. And what I can do is also save this to the role library so that when I come back down here, party pooper is right here, and I can add that whenever I need it for my next schedule. As far as the campers, we can assign how many Sims we want. I'm going to keep it at the max 8 Sims, but if you only want 5 campers, you can go ahead and do that. Activities the campers are going to do: enjoying the outdoors, being friendly, and they also have an outfit already assigned to them. I can click on campers and assign them. I can assign the campers if I want, but for right now, I'm just not going to assign anyone. I'm just going to have everything just spawn, but I will have the camp counselors set though. I think that would be smart to just have at least like the 2 camp counselors set. And then the camp director could be someone, like Nigel. He was in the trailer. So I at least have that. And then I'll have everything else spawn. So at 6 a.m., they're going to have breakfast. And here you can see what they'll be doing. And I get more into this in Getaways because all you're doing is scheduling what you want each sim and role to do at any given time. This is a feature that will be great. As I mentioned in that video, you can send your kids to their parents' house, their grandparents' house for the weekend, make sure that they're doing a campfire by 5 and eating breakfast at 7 a.m., you know? So this is all scheduled. And what it's going to do is make sure that your sims are going to follow this schedule to a T when they are here. So I'm going to save that. I don't have the gallery because this is early access, but if I save this and I upload it to the gallery, you also will have this schedule preset in that custom venue as well. So I'm going to go ahead and manage worlds, go back to the world really quick, and I want to just visit this with the family. So that was Camp Gippy Gippy. And let me visit this with, I think I'll visit with the Austin household this time. I didn't create a getaway, but I am just visiting this lot just to see how it runs while I'm here. So I'm here, and as you can see, I'm looking at all these kids, right? So I didn't set up a getaway, and by setting up a getaway, you're actually planning it via phone or on your calendar. When you set up a getaway, it's completely different, right? Because I am setting a specific amount of time aside to go to where I'm going. I can leave right now. I didn't set up any nights I'll be here, how many times this will occur weekly. I didn't set up like any rules or anything. I'm just here. I'm not setting up a getaway. So Adonis is here, but he is an adult. Shelby, his little sister, is already dressed like the other kids are dressed. And currently she is one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's one more kid. She's basically one of 8 kids, one of the 8 kids that are here. So it's really cool because now she is a part of this. We didn't have to set a getaway, but she is following the format of what this custom venue is supposed to be. Let me go back to the schedule one more time. I just want to make sure I follow what they're supposed to do. So at 1, they're supposed to do water activities. Right now they're building physical skills. Now it does say the campers should be doing archery, which we aren't doing right now. Oh, she's doing it. Let's have her go ahead and do it. And let's start the master archery challenge as well. The formative moments. Oh no, someone's going to take it. I think he's going to take it. Here, practice archery. Oh no, he is. Now we can practice our archery. She's sweating bullets because she is a competitive sim. She does not play when it comes to losing. I want to start the formative moment master archery because I feel like this applies to her. She wants to win 3 archery contests and also she wants to have a super cool bow like all the heroes have. So we have to reach level 4 in archery skill to get a better bow. There's so many little secret unlockables here that I really, really appreciate. The formative moments feature. And also if you plan on pre-ordering this pack or getting this pack, or maybe if you just want to wait for a sale, use my code OceanSims to directly support me as a creator. I truly appreciate it, especially for a pack like this, because this is, like I said, going to be one of my favorites. But the formative moments feature brings children to life. He just came over here and started mentoring her. I love that. We also have another one, Be a Survivalist Independence Challenge. I like it. I'm going to click it because we can actually complete more than one at any given time and build up those formative moments for our children into their adult years. We are now moving on to water activities. Look at all these other little kids. We have Alexander God, Dougie Perry in here. Love this. And we have one Life Fest. Now, mind you, this, what? Huh? Yes. We all have the same Life Vest on. I love it so much. Dougie is swimming. Alexander's about to get moving. Nigel also decided to come swim. We also have this sim. So everyone's doing things. If you've ever been to a lot and it has been absolutely frustrating because you see that your sims are just doing everything but what you want them to do. If you want a set of sims to drink bar drinks and you don't want everyone on the dance floor, you can do that. If at 2 a.m. you want the club to turn up, then you do want everyone else on the dance floor. And then you want some sims over at the bar, you can do that. As a storyteller, that personalization is so important and key for me. I'm loving it. I'm excited for it. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm simping over a very small feature, but there's nothing small about this feature at all because we've never been able to do this in any of the other games. So I do want to highlight that even though this is a pack that I'm just really enjoying, it's new technology. We can actually, I'm just all about manipulating the game into doing things that that it's not even designed to do. So the fact that this is so customizable is just going to change the game for how our Sims, or my Sims at least, react in places like this. Like, they are actually listening. And it's really cool because this is just me using it an example. There are plenty of examples I could give you on how we can use this, but for right now, I'm just going to let it speak for itself. And then another thing with not Camp Gibby Gibby, with custom venues, let me just make sure. Oh, at 5 p.m. we're supposed to have a campfire. It's now 5:41, so we had to cancel doing hide and seek. Shelby's still looking for hiding Sims, but I think she's going to come. Yeah, cancel this out. Everyone's by the campfire. Oh, look at them roasting marshmallows while sitting down. That is so cute. They couldn't always sit down like this. I could have sworn they had to like stand up. Y'all, this is so, not stand up, but they had to like be sitting in the little campfire chairs. Oh, that's precious. I love it. We're really having a campfire. That's crazy. That is so neat. All right. Well, I've definitely seen enough here. I think you've seen enough. That is how custom venues can work. So I didn't have to set up a getaway through the phone. You don't really necessarily have to do that. Your Sims will follow the schedule that is permitted here, but you don't have to set up a getaway to necessarily visit a custom venue, which I know someone asked. And I hope this answers your question. And again, if this wasn't camp and this was a senior living retirement home, you could just have it so that as far as the age group, you have just seniors coming here. If this was a senior living community, mind you, I'm not going to save this, but you could choose the seniors you want here or let them spawn like how we did with the children, the visitors, etc. And we could actually just play this out. So you'll be able to do that just as how they follow the schedule here. And again, you don't need to make a getaway in order for your Sim to just jump in and follow along with the schedule at hand. So I hope this answers some questions for you. This is another expansive feature in this pack. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just keep simming. Always stay wavy. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.